Hey guys, this is Comic You Know and Comic Frontline, and here's another edition of Mayday's Journey. We are already up to Spider-Girl issue 100. Now this is the last issue for this volume of Spider-Girl, and then next week I'll move on to Amazing Spider-Girl issue 1, and that series is about 30 issues. But let's start talking about this last issue of the longest running female lead character, or lead comic book for Marvel. So with this issue, we literally start off where we left off in issue 99. In issue 99, Spider-Girl was stabbed, and now she is once again being stabbed in the beginning of this issue by the Caesars, which was a vision that Kane saw. So Spider-Girl is dying, and how do you save May? So Normie comes into the scene and gives the Venom symbiote to May, and she sees her regret. She sees that the villains thought that she wasn't a good opponent. Her friends thought she wasn't there, and May's seeing all this guilt as she's dying, pretty much. But then she comes face to face with Normie in this vision or Venom realm, and Normie gives May the Venom symbiote, and says, "No, you're a great hero. You made me who I am today. And I love you as a sister," type thing going on. You're my best friend. So this gives May the courage to take on the Venom symbiote and to try to defeat Hobgoblin. Now, someone that joins the fight is Spider-Man, of course, for this last issue. We do get to see Peter Parker, and Peter doesn't want May to continue the fight. Says, "Alright, we ended it in a drawer, let's go home." And at this point, the Venom symbiote actually has died. And May is feeling frustrated, she feels angry, and she does go up against the Hobgoblin, tries one more fight. Seems like she defeats him, but he is able to escape. So the end kind of just wraps up the arc, really. I wouldn't even say the series, but it gives you that heartwarming moment where we get to see that May looks at Normie getting married in the hospital, tries to spend some time with their friends, and realizes it's still a Spider-Girl world. Even though Mary Jane doesn't want her to be Spider-Girl anymore, she still wants to be Spider-Girl, and has realized how much she has grown since the beginning of her career. So I love this issue. It's one of my favorite comics of all time because I do think it wraps up this run of Spider-Girl very well. Even in the artwork, we get to see one half of the issue, or at least most of the issue, with Ron Frenz' art, which was the artist for the later run of Spider-Girl. But then we also get to see the flashbacks, the Venom moments in Pat Olley's art, who was the original artist for Spider-Girl. So it's kind of cool to see those differences, and again, seeing how much Spider-Girl has grown, and even some references to the first issue, or the What If issue 105, like the way that Spider-Girl defeats Hobgoblin. She uses her web shooters to make his finger explode, or the way she says, "Oh, of course, face the tiger, I've hit the jackpot." The small moments that we saw when she was going up against Normie, we get to see here. And again, how much she's grown. She's become really good friends with Normie, and Normie was the one who was redeemed by Spider-Girl, and Normie had learned to redeem the Venom symbiote. So you get to see this kind of redemption circle. Not a circle of violence, but a circle of redemption, which is great to see in the Spider-Girl series. And then also seeing the relationship with May and Peter, that Peter does still have that courage for May to be Spider-Girl. Even though he's scared as hell that she would get hurt, he still approves of May being Spider-Girl, which obviously has been a big theme throughout the whole series of Peter always being too scared for May to be a hero. And now it's Mary Jane who's too scared for May to be the hero. I also like the ending with Davida and Courtney. You know, Davida's being a little suspicious, like, "Oh, why do you have these bruises on your face?" And it wraps up the high school story a bit more too. And of course, all these stories are going to continue in the next volume. with the Hobgoblin, some of the high school stories that we're going to see in the next issue, and the way that Mary Jane feels about May being Spider-Girl, which is great that we have the Amazing Spider-Girl series. So overall, of course, I love this issue. I guess my only negative towards is Black Tarantula. He does become more of an important character in the next volume, but I didn't really quite care about his scenes as much as May and Normie and Kane's and Peter's scenes in this issue, and even Hobgoblin. So those are my thoughts on the issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, next week we are going to be starting the new volume of Spider-Girl, The Amazing Spider-Girl, issue 1. And I actually have the physical trade of that, so I will be showing you guys that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.